Alright guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob. What are we carving today, Rob? Well, we'll run our knife on our strop, our homemade strop. If you guys didn't catch that in the last video, we made this strop here. So go check that out. I'd like to thank all you guys for coming along for the ride. Make sure, if you haven't done it already, share and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, the thumbs up button. Helps out the channel. And last fall, I don't know if you guys remember, we went down to our local sawmill and we bought some of these great big blocks, cut-offs. I'm not exactly sure what kind of wood this is. It may be poplar or it may be pine. I don't know. I'll tell you what, it cuts nice though. Look at that. It's got a pretty open grain on it. You can see all the rough marks from the sawmill. And they make pallets down there, so every once in a while I go down there and for 15 bucks they give me a load of blocks, cut-offs. And they do cut everything green there, so you get them, they're green. These have been sitting out in the other shop, well, since last fall, drying out. So that's where we're at with that. So on this journey we'll be using knives, Dremels, cut-saw burrs, all that good stuff you guys like watching me use. So I hope the tips are good and we all get to learn something. Seems like every time I carve I learn something new. And we will be carving on the corner. Yep, pretty sure. We'll be carving, we'll be starting on the corner. We're going to be making a little tiki guy. A little tiki guy. Yep. Little tiki head, I think, is what we'll be making. So we got to pick a side of this wood. I think it don't matter about this roughness because that's all going to be taken away anyway. I think we'll this corner right here is where we're going to start, I think. So we might as well go ahead and put a center line in there. Give us a center line. Something like that there. Had to make sure the camera's on. Sit here talking to myself. Okay. So I think that's where it's going to start. Want to make a happy tiki guy or a sad tiki guy? Let's go ahead. Let's make a, I don't know. We'll go ahead and put a mouth in there. Something like that. We'll come down and then back up. Just getting some rough ideas of where I want it. Yeah, something like that. We'll do the same thing over here. Bring that mouth down. Maybe open this up a little bit more here. Something like that. Do the same thing over here. Bring it around. So we're going to have a lot of wood to take off here. And of course they'll have the teeth. Oh, we got a lot of wood to take off. It's probably a waste of time even drawing this on there. So, let's see, I guess. Guess we'll start there, right? Something like that. That's where our nose is going to be. Something like that. Well, this side, that side's a lot higher. I don't know if the mouth will end up there or not, but we're just kind of getting everything placed in there. Something like that, I think. So let's fire up noisemakers and get that nose cut in, get all this force back, down, so our nose sticks out. Alright, so let me get that stuff fired up. Hang on. Alright. Let's get ready for the dreaded voiceover. The dreaded voiceover. Alright, I don't know what happened. Somewheres along the line, the camera shut off and I was carving, and you know how it is when you get carving, you get in the groove. You get that groove going and you're not paying attention to what you're filming, and bada boom, bada bing, poof! You end up missing a little bit of footage. Alright, so you can see we got the nose roughed in, we got the eyes roughed in, and we're getting the teeth roughed in. All that good stuff like that there. I need a sip of tea. I gotta say, this guy turned out totally different than what I thought he would be. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, you know, once you get carving. You start seeing things pop out for you and you just gotta go. Just gotta do it. On this Memorial Day weekend, reminds me of my Aunt Rose. She was an Army nurse. And she was stationed in Hawaii. Yep, that's where she was stationed at. Rough duty, right? Being in Hawaii. She said when you get off the plane, the first thing that happens is you get laid. It's a thing of flowers they put around your neck. It's called a lei. And she taught me a little Hawaiian too. Yeah. I was asking her, you know, I said, did you learn to speak Hawaiian while you were there? And she says, yeah. She said, just one thing, when you get off the plane, if a girl comes up to you and lays you and says, you know, hi, I want to know you. You know, it means that she wants to get your name and number. So, anyway, that's all I know about it. So, I did a lot of this rough out with a tile cutter. And now we have a cone burr and the micromotor. It's a diamond cone burr. We're cutting in the nostrils there. We cut in the snot trough. Do a lot. Well, that shows you how soft this pine is. Is that you can do a lot of the carving with the coarser diamond burrs. These are ones that I bought from eBay, eBay. And they were 80 grit diamond burrs. They're larger diamond burr, still 1/8 inch shaft. Pack of 10 I bought was like $15, I think. And we're still using the diamond burr. Different shape. This one's more about like a football. The other one was like a cone. Just doing some sanding and getting that bottom lip popped out there and getting things shaped up. smoothing off that sharp edge. The football burr fit better up underneath the nose for the snot trough. So that was the main reason I went to the football burr. And you can see we're getting that lower lip tucked up underneath the upper lip. Not that it matters because it's a Tiki phase. And you can see we got that tile cutter in there. We have been using that little piece that got missing was a lot of the rough out was done with the cut saw flame burr. Cut saw flame burr. Digging all that out. On the Dremel 4000 with the flex shaft is what we use. Now we're cutting the eyes in. I have really got to start watching my camera better because it seems like it shuts off on me. And if you're not paying attention to your camera, so you got to keep one eye on your carving, one eye on your camera. Okay, so now we've got the cut saw gold fine. Gold is cut saw spine burr. And we're rounding those eyes over. All we did was take that tile cutter burr and use that like a pencil to draw around the eyes. These are just round eyes. I think we're going to do like, we're going to do some cartoon characters. And a lot of your cartoon characters just have those big round eyes like that. So this is a good practice for that. But you can see we're just putting the round eyes in the Tiki. We're using that cut saw gold burr to get it shaped. So, if you want to save 5% on your next cut saw burr order, use carverob in all capital letters at the cut saw site. It'll ask you for a code. If you have a code, you want to save 5%, use the code carverob in all capital letters. I also like to thank you guys that have bought me a coffee. It's never expected, but always appreciated. It helps the channel, helps me keep making these videos. Because, you know, these burrs wear out. And the money's got to come from someplace. Otherwise, you know, I do what I can do. But, so, if you feel like helping out, you can go over to my PayPal account and buy me a coffee if you want to. Don't have to. It's not mandatory. But if you want to, I appreciate it. Help us put out more videos. I can take less time doing other things and more time doing this thing. But you know how it is. You got to have the business of business. And I've been dealing with a pinched sciatic nerve in my left leg, and man, it's been driving me crazy. Sleep has been hasn't been coming too easy. It's been a commodity. That's what I'm after. Sleep has been a commodity. I know, Rob. We don't come here to listen to you cry about your problems. We come here to get some carving information, and that's what we're going to give you guys: carving information. We got that diamond burr in there. And you can see we're using it for a lot of shaping and sanding. And now we're going back to, that's the tile cutter. You can get those at Walmart has them, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, all them guys have it. And we're using it for cutting the eyeballs in here. Or not, I'm sorry, eyebrows. And we're not going to put no hair on these eyebrows. It's a Tiki. So, and, you know, Tiki's, my Tiki don't have any hair. He's a hairless Tiki. No, my buddy Jordy Johnson over there at Carving Fusion's feeling down and under the weather. So, go over and leave Jordy a comment. Hope that he gets feeling better real soon. And, yeah, so Sean Brooks over at Pin on Fire and Wood Carving. Now we're putting the cone shape diamond burr, 80 grit diamond burr back in there. And we're going to take all the rough edges off. Even though he isn't going to have hair, we're going to smooth them over and get them rounded into the shape of his head there. Because right now they're just kind of going straight off. And we're just going to smooth everything out using that diamond burr. Change that back out. Now we're going back to the gold burr. Got to get that forehead cut back. Got to get it cut back a little bit. We're not leaning it way back like we do our wood spirits or our other faces. We're just kind of making it straight. Just get it straight a little bit there like that. Yep. And we're going to put some worry lines. He's a worry Tiki. And get it shaped. And this is where it all starts going a little crazy here. You can see I undercut the eyes there. Gave him like cheeks. He's starting to look more like a skull Tiki, right? So, you know, that's just how it works out sometimes. And then when I cut those notches in under the eyes, and that lip started rounding over, I'm like, oh, that looks awesome. So I dug it in deeper. Now we're cutting a chin in. Yep, a Tiki with a chin. I think this is going to look cool with the gnomes. Put one, I'm going to make two of them, one on each side of the Gnome King's chair. Like he's at a Tiki bar. Yep, he's having a Mai Tai. Okay, so if you guys want to see a video on another one of these little Tiki guys to put on the other side of his chair, let me know in the comments below. Now we're doing a little wood burning. We're going to get everything wood burned in. And this video is just about over, friends. So, is this voiceover? Hallelujah. Thank you, baby Jesus. So, we're just going to go through here and do a little bit of wood burning. Make that stuff stand out. And we're gonna stain them. We're going to use some Mim Wax stain. And we'll get them all stained up. We're going to paint his teeth and his eyes. And we're going to call him good. All right. All right. All right, Spike. All right. Claire over there in France. I hear she's not feeling too good either. Hope you feel better, Claire. 20 years from now, these people are going to be watching these videos. If there's a YouTube in 20 years from now, it'll probably be obsoleted. But they're going to like, who's Claire and why is she not feeling good? She's got a touch of the flu. We're still dealing with the coronavirus, even in 2022. You guys can look that up in your history books 20 years from now to find out what the corona pandemic was. Okay? Just for posterity, I'll throw that in there. Like people are going to be interested in this stuff in 20 years. Probably have just throw it into a laptop and have it printed out. All right, so we're going to sign it and date it. There we go. We signed it with the wood burner. We're going to put the date on there. 2022. Yep. All right. So, here we go. All right. There he is. Say hi to Larry Dibbs and Anna and all you great guys. Make sure you head over to Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers Original on Facebook. Check those guys out. All right, all right, all right. This is what it looks like. Here's some pictures of them done. Boom. Share, subscribe, like. Be awesome. Carve something awesome. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Right, Michael? Right. Bye-bye.